Well, we're certainly not on the West Coast anymore. Wow. These woods are alive. Out for my morning walk with Capone. Got him on a leash. I don't know. I don't know. I'm in new territory. I don't know what's out here. And look at how dense all the brush is. You know, if he goes running off chasing something, you know, in the desert, or even in the desert, I can see him. It's all open space. And even in the woods up there, it's been a while since we've been in the woods, but this is denser than anything I've ever been in. So I'm going to keep him on a leash, keep him close. He keeps finding deer parts to chew on. So he keeps wanting to go back to that, but we need to go for a walk, and I want to keep an eye on him. Spent my first night here. Didn't sleep very well. Just getting used to new place. Boy, it was quiet. I didn't expect it to be so quiet. And I brought the camera because I heard something out behind me. I think it was like a gaggle of turkeys. We did see a turkey yesterday, Capone and I walking. But join me for our walk. So I'm about a half mile in this dead-end forest road, which is off another dirt road, which is off another dirt road. I feel very isolated out here. My fear of being in the Mississippi wilderness alone is largely unfounded. I'm still here. Nobody's been out here. Nobody's bothered me. I survived the night. I have never believed in letting fear prevent me from doing something I truly want to do. When I was very young, I don't know, when I first met my ex-husband, 26 maybe, 27, wanted to learn how to backpack by myself, basically. And I said, screw it. The only way I'm going to be able to overcome that fear is to do it. So I went for a backpacking trip by myself one night, and it was scary as hell. I don't think I slept a wink. I thought I heard chainsaws going off in the middle of the woods. My only comfort was that I was in a tiny little tent and nobody knew I was there and they wouldn't be able to find me. It was a pretty trying experiment. However, fast forward 20 years and I was able to backpack 256 miles in 26 days by myself in the wilderness, and I loved every minute of it, was never afraid. I believe that fear is a natural part of life. We have fear for a reason. It has kept us alive, but it's really important to recognize what's healthy and what's an excuse and what's just holding us back. And for me, I felt that being afraid of being in the woods at night was holding me back, and my only way to get over that was to do it. I was smart about it. I researched. I did everything that I could to prepare myself for being in the woods alone, or at least I thought I did at the time. And I went out and I survived it, and I got over it eventually. Same thing with being here in the backwoods of Mississippi last night. Sure, I was a little fearful, and sure, I took extra precautions that I haven't taken in a while to make sure I was going to be safe should something arise. One woman asked me, I think at the RTR, she was scared to death. She wanted to do more camping. Actually, she and her husband were preppers, and they wanted to get out and do more boondocking, but I think both of them were pretty intimidated and pretty afraid of being out in the wilderness by themselves, especially her. She was just terrified, and she'd tell me about how scared she was, and she'd get tears running down her eyes, and she'd say, how do you do it? How do you go out into the wilderness by yourself and without being paralyzed by fear? And a couple of the tips that I gave her, for any of you who might be thinking that you want to go out and be alone in the wilderness, whether it's in a tent or a van or a car or by foot or bicycle or RV, one of the things that I suggested is get there early in the day. So if you're afraid of being in the wilderness by yourself, get there early in the day if you can. And go for walks. get to know your perimeter, get to know what's around you. That just kind of helps you feel a little bit better about where you're at. I think I got here at 1 yesterday. I took a couple of walks down the road. I pretty much knew within a mile, I think, radius what was around me. Nothing, really. But that helped me settle in. It helped me be, you know, of course the woods here are very dense and I didn't see every square inch, so I don't really know what's out there. There could be anything. Actually, I expected Bigfoot to be walking by my window last night more than anything. But getting out and getting to a camp early, getting out and exploring, getting to know your area. That's number one. The second thing that I do sometimes, if I'm particularly nervous, is I'll go outside after dark. Really, go outside, get a flashlight, walk around your RV. I have Capone, so that really helps. I can put them on a leash and bring them out and walk around. But just getting outside of the RV and just standing, listening to the sounds and knowing that there's nothing that wants to hurt you, and just becoming kind of familiar with the outside area in the dark and knowing that there's nothing out here that wants to hurt you. That really kind of helps you, because then you're not just inside going, what is that noise? What is that noise? If you come outside and actually experience the noise, you'll know what it is and it can put your mind at ease. That's one thing that really, I don't know when I realized that, but just going outside and experiencing outside. For me, if I forgot yesterday, if I forgot where I was and just looked around and said, I'm in the woods, then I felt totally at home and at ease. I've hiked a lot in the wilderness by myself, and woods is home. It's nature, it's trees, it's grass, it's birds, it's sunshine. And if I can kind of forget all of the, and again, the man-made notions about what might be out there, the books, the media, the TV, my own preconceived ideas about what I would expect, and just live in the moment and say, it's nature, and nothing out here wants to hurt me. So I think those are the two things. Get to know the area that you're in. Get outside at night. Maybe even build a fire if you can and sit outside a fire. And that'll really just help you feel more comfortable about what's going on outside and what's going on around you. So I guess that is my little talk on fear. I'm going to spend one more night out here in the backwoods of Mississippi, and I'll see you on the other side. Actually, if I post this video, you'll know I made it. Okay? I'll talk to you all soon. You guys are awesome. I appreciate your support. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, and I can never remember what side it's on. And for everybody else, your support, liking my videos, commenting, and watching as much of my videos as you can is really appreciated. All those things help me to continue to keep making videos. Until next time, thank you all so much. Always remember to be happy, be free, and be kind. Is that a deer hoof? Let me see what you have. What is it? What is it? Capone couldn't wait to get back to his deer hoof. Yep, that's what it is. I guess that's okay for him to eat. Clean his teeth. What do you think, bud?